butter and jam for breakfast it is. Having fresh strawberries from the garden this morning. Pop those ones in the bowl. Put those in there for me. Good girl, let's see if we can find any more.
Not.
One here.
Bean.
Got one here.
Bean.
Okay, darling, put those in the bowl. Wow! How many strawberries do we have?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We have 4. Who's in my bed? Who's this?
Lion.
Boo!
What?
Come on. Let's go. We've got to get you to the childminders. And I need to get to my Pilates class. It's been impossible to book onto any weekend classes at the moment. I went to one class in May. So a few days ago I booked myself on for a Monday morning class. Doug's off work today, so he's going to drop me off at Pilates, Delilah off at the childminders. Ready, Pop Pop?
Yeah.
Hi, have a good day.
Bye.
Love you. Bye. I've only got 2 minutes, so I need to get changed. Class finished, I'm just getting myself changed and I'm gonna head home. Good class though. I like booking in with different teachers because it mixes it up. They all do different things. We use this foam arc thing, which I've never used before, which was really good. Cover my tummy. And yeah, so good class. Feeling good, and now I feel ready to take on the day. Doug is going to hang a plant up in my office. It's a devil's ivy that we had in the bathroom, except it was a bit of a pain. It grew so much since we got it. It kept falling in the bath, and so we needed to hang it up, and I thought actually I felt like it was going to make the bathroom feel quite closed in. So instead I have this plant here. I always forget what it's called. It's a type of fern, something blue fern. I love it, and every time we use the bath we have to hang it on the back of the door, otherwise it falls in. So I'm going to take this beauty and pop this in my office. I think it will look really nice up there. Let's get this washing out and hope it doesn't rain. I'm so happy with that there. Sometimes you just have to let these things slip into place, which means some rooms don't feel quite done and there's lots that I want to do. I'm just letting it happen over time. Things like the fireplace tiles, I'm so happy with them because I waited to find the ones that I thought, yes, they're the one. I didn't even think of putting a hanging plant up there, and I thought, you know what, I think the ivy would look good there. It's gonna be much happier here. Hopefully, I mean, it's not gonna be as humid as the bathroom, but if I give it a spritz and keep it watered, it should be okay. That levels it out quite nicely. We've got the plant here, and then the plant up there. It feels well balanced in here. It felt a bit empty in that corner with the shelf over there. Oh, I'm very happy with that. I'm gonna stop talking about the feng shui of the room and get on with editing. This vlog shouldn't take me too long to edit at all, which is the complete opposite to the one that I have just uploaded, because that was 6.5 hours of footage, and this one is, I'm not sure actually, I will check, but I've only got about 15 clips for the whole day, and that's because of our little trip to A&E with Delilah. Let's see how long this footage is. 44 minutes. That's not bad at all. I have just remembered I wanted to do a new end slate. I love my end slate. I love the person who did it for me, and it's not that I don't like the end slates anymore. I just feel like it doesn't really go with my style of editing and things at the moment. I don't know. Although I did change the song at the end of the last vlog, and that seemed to feel more in place. So maybe I don't need to change the whole end slate. Maybe I do. I don't know. I feel like I'm editing in a jungle, and the more plants the merrier. in here, really, because I'm gonna have a snack and get myself some lunch in a bit. But yeah, more plants the merrier in here. So I find that I get really sleepy sat here at my desk. So I'm welcoming all that lovely, purified, oxygenated air. I'm gonna have some lunch and get myself one of these. I have been loving these Bumble Zest drinks. I love this one. This is the chamomile, lavender and spirulina. When you read the ingredients, you expect it to taste disgusting, and it is a bit of a required taste. When I first tasted it, I wasn't sure, but then the more I drank it, the more I realised it actually tastes a bit like a mojito or some kind of cocktail you'd get. It's really good. So I decided to order all of them to try. I tried another one yesterday which sounded like it should have been disgusting, but it was really good. And today I'm going to try this one, the ginger, turmeric and collagen. There's a bit of a niggle somewhere happening, and I think, oh, I might be getting ill, so I'm going to nip that in the bud with this, hopefully. I'm going to go have lunch, and then there's something I wanted to talk to you guys about. I had an idea the other day. It was brought on for the reason Doug's off work today. One of Doug's school friends passed recently. It was unexpected, but not at the same time. It was unexpected, it did happen out of the blue, but he was born with cystic fibrosis. 2 days prior to him passing, one of his friends ran the London Marathon in support to raise money for cystic fibrosis. He was there and he saw his friend run and complete the marathon, raise this money, and 2 days later, out of nowhere, he passed. I'm not at the funeral because Doug, one, didn't ask me to go. I asked him if he needs me to go and he said he would be fine. I met the guy a couple of times back when Doug and I first started dating, so it didn't really feel appropriate for me to go. I didn't know him a huge amount, and I would have gone if Doug needed the support, but there's loads of them. There's a big group of them going. Doug has that support from his school friends. If he needed me, I would have gone. I'm not just talking about this for the sake of it. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because it sparked the idea of using this channel to raise some money. You probably think I want to raise money for cystic fibrosis, but one of their friends raised money in the marathon, and Doug said something about them all wanting to do some other fundraising things this year. So I don't want to step on anyone's toes. I don't want to take this into my own hands. It's for them and his friends to do. They're doing that. I don't want to. I'm struggling to put it into words, but do you know what I mean? I thought, why am I not using this platform to raise money? I won't do it every month, but here and there it'll be nice to raise some money. And I thought to myself, what's close to home for me, what's close to my heart? I want to raise money for Crohn's and colitis. For those of you who only watch a few of my videos or haven't been watching for long, it's close to my heart because my mum suffers with Crohn's disease. If you don't know what Crohn's is, it's basically an inflammatory bowel disease. If you want to know any more info, there's lots of information on Google, and I'm not going to go over the whole backstory today, but my mum was diagnosed when I was 11. Recently she's been in and out of hospital for the last few years. She's had a surgery every year for the last few years. Some people will have Crohn's and they'll be able to suppress it with medication, which my mum is currently doing now, but there are nasty side effects and it's not ideal. It's definitely affects your quality of life. And there are some people that can have a surgery and it won't flare up for years or ever again. My mum hasn't been so lucky. She has had multiple surgeries. I think she's had 6 now, 5 or 6. I can't even begin to explain the things that I have seen being in the hospital with her. I'm an emotional person. It doesn't take me much to cry. Sorry. My fiance is at the funeral of his friend and I'm sat here crying. No, after seeing what my mum's been through, I had to and want to raise money for Crohn's and colitis. I'll leave a link in the description. Donate whatever you want. Obviously there's no obligation to you having to donate anything. My videos get anything between 20 to 50,000 on average views, sometimes more. 20,000 is probably bare minimum, but I thought the other day, even if the bare minimum people watched and half of that 20,000, so 10,000 people donated £1 each, that's a lot of money. It may seem like it's not going to do any help, but you know, these charities do amazing work. How many different angles can I get of myself editing? I'm about to scan some of these photo booth photos onto the computer because I'm going to play around with them for a new end slate. Let's do a couple. I'm going to keep this out because I think Delilah will love to look at the old photos of her. She's so interested in looking at photos now. Oh, look at this one. Oh, Squidgen. She was 2 or 3 days old in that photo, and this was her first night at home. Look how little she was. Right, so I'm getting distracted now, aren't I? Let's scan these. This mucky pup's home. Look at your top. Shows you had a good day. Played lots at the park.
Outside day.
You had an outside day, did you? Oh yes, it's a lovely day, isn't it? A bit windy, but it's nice and sunny. Oh, it's nice to have you home. Whoa! Whoa! You pushed Mummy over. I've just been editing the vlog where you went to the doctor's. She's all good, by the way, for anyone wondering.
Mummy,
You see, I can go show you. Got a little plaster on her arm, keeping her steri strips clean and dry. We've replaced the plaster once now, and we should be able to, once we take that off, keep it off. My mum's gonna come round a bit later. You're so cute. Sassa's gonna come round and see us. Yeah, I noticed the other day that we've got matching moles. I mean, I'm covered in moles, but I have a very prominent one right there on my shoulder, and Delilah's got one right there. She's also got one on the back of her neck, and I've got one right there too. I just think that's bonkers.
All gone.
All done. Was that nice?
And honey. And apple.
You want apple and peanut butter?
And apple. And peanut butter. And some apple.
Okay. Well, when I do that, can you clean up your pine cones for me?
Okay.
Thank you. Can I have the peanut butter? Thank you. I've got another pine cone there. Pop, pop. Thank you very much. We've just been watching some Sarah and Duck, and then we headed out into the garden. Delilah wanted to show me the new poppies that had come out.
Look, Mummy.
What?
That one come out now.
Should we go see?
Yeah.
She's spotted another poppy. She loves this milk, and she's now requested some apple and peanut butter. It's her favourite snack at the moment. Saying that, raisins are your favourite snack, dates are your favourite snack. You have a lot of favourites, don't you?
And honey.
Do some apple in here, and then I'm going to pop the peanut butter in this little pot. Makes it easier for her to dip. Where's she gone? Yeah, I think we're having a snack outside. Want to eat it up here?
Yeah.
Okay. She told me she was making something. She's probably making perfume, so she's just picking some of the bottom leaves of the tree whilst I come in here and make her dinner. Delilah had the good idea of doing some sticking and colouring with the leaves that she got from the garden. And then I remembered a cool trick from school where you put the leaves underneath the paper, give it a rub, and you get these cool prints. Who's that?
Up here.
Yeah, should we let Tessa in?
What did you do to it?
Bash.
Bashed outside?
No, bash.
Bashed it on the dishwasher?
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, has it had lots of kisses better?
Oh my goodness, I feel like it's been hours since I last vlogged. It probably has been actually. You guys know that I don't really vlog much when my mum's here. I definitely think I have developed a cold, which is great. I'm feeling pretty groggy. It's 9:15 and I haven't even had dinner yet. I don't know what to do for dinner. I don't know whether to just order something. I don't know whether to just cook up some pasta and put some cheese on it. I might do that. Anyway, first things first, let's get this video up. I would have had it up this afternoon, but I wanted to tweak the end sleep. I don't think that's going to happen this month. I've got a vision for it and I just can't get it quite how I want to, and I'm not going to stress myself out doing it tonight when, let's be honest, does anyone really care about the end slate? Not really. Just gonna have pasta. If I had tomatoes, I'd chuck some tomatoes in, and if I could be bothered, I would melt some garlic and some melt some butter and some garlic. Honestly, this is just as good, and it's quick and easy. Now, is that enough? Is that going to be too much? Is that, I never know. I never know. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Okay. I'll do. Day 1 of VLUNE is up. I have put so much of this on. I can link this in the description if you want, because it's I've only ever seen this on online. It's truffle oil and it's amazing, and yeah, from what I can just about smell, it smells amazing, and it's so warm and comforting and just what I need right now. The more cheese the better. I will keep this next to me, and then when I run out of cheese I'll just put more on. Please tell me I'm not the only one that does that. Fresh basil from the garden. I wish you guys could smell this right now. It smells so good. Just popped on Graham Norton